Okay, and today we're checking out a new game. So this time we're looking at Disco Elysium. I heard great reviews about it, but okay, I've actually played for like 10 to 15 minutes about it. Okay, and all I've known about it is that it's a very how to say it, it's a very choice heavy, and it reminds me of a D&D kind of moment. It's like going to fight more. Okay, like I'll read about a lot about skill check, rolling. Guess so like for example, like stats, your negotiation, and all of those aspects. There's a lot of dice rolling elements in it. So I'm really like I won't say I'm a huge fan of it, but I enjoy it. Okay, so Disco Elysium is in a sense a game of like everybody's gonna have their own experience because like everybody's gonna like choose. Okay, you think like you're gonna put some of your stats here, okay, but other people say yeah that's not good, you should put it here. So that's why like Disco Elysium is like it's more of a narrative than a gameplay thing. So like you because like well that is your gameplay. Well, easy to say. What I want to point out is that no playthrough is the same. Okay, so that's what I've heard, and that's what I've seen the reviews about. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going through this blind. Okay, and let's check it out. Ooh. Oh, I think I better create my own character. Physical. Okay. Raw brain power. How smart you are. Psyche. Make it 4. I think this is balance. Okay. Not too much, not too little for intelligence. I think I'll already go for agile like this. Oh. Okay, logic, deduce the world. Encyclopedia, call upon all the produce fascinating trivia. So each of them, it's like their own element. Is that it? Practice the art of persuasion. Intellectual discourse. Drama, play the actor lie and detect lies. Understand creativity, see art in the world. See art in the world. Visual calculus. I'm not a that kind of person. I think I'll go for drama. Okay, psyche. Hold yourself together, keep your morale up high. Conscious and gut feelings. Empathy. Authority. Expedite the corpse. Connect to Station 41. Understand cop culture. Okay, this is more like me. Huh? Wait. Wait. So you're trying to tell me... boy. So I thought that we can choose each one of this. Pain threshold, shrug off the pain, flex muscle, go to party planet, raise the hair on your neck, let the body take over, composure, master machines, pick locks and pockets, stick under their noses, stun with immense panache, quickest to react, an untouchable man, see, hear and smell everything, let no detail go unnoticed. I wish that like We can set for each one. Oh boy. If like this. Volition. Play the actor lie. I do feel like I want to go for drama. Set signature. Oh boy. Signature skills. I want to combo these two, you know. Oh wow. Confirm. I think that fits my character very well. The furries are at home in the mirror. Is it their address? Even the clearest water, its deep can drown. Is that... Begin.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Don't have to do anything anymore.
Ever. Never, ever.
Never ever ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Simply.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about the X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mask lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
The meat thing. Well, this is great for Halloween and stuff. Well, even though it is November 1st, so nope, I want to know about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
Don't be naive, of course not. I want to sail in the inky blackness forever, and I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Let's continue.
And apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Wait, I did this to myself? Tell me, what's waiting for me? Wait, I did this to myself?
Your one disco mother.
Disco mother? Tell me what's waiting for me.
This giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
So, and this duking it out, I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face. Or you lose.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drown?
You lost.
Eat.
The sound outside. You recognize it. It's a caprice can name a motor carriage.
So loud. So loud. Wait, I'm naked? Where's it? Okay, I can see the pants. Take. Magnet-sized bottle of Comrade Red is empty. It looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish them
It
out.
says whirling in rags on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Number 1 key? For that. Check over here. Hold to highlight. Oh, okay, thank you. What's that? Take. Oh, that's my shirt. That.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Ooh.
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
And?
Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Okay. Touch it first.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness.
Huh?
It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
At least my tongue. Touch your tongue. Wipe the mirror now.
You
Ew.
have no idea who this
What
thing
this thing is.
do you?
Oh god. This is the
Too
facial
late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face.
rigor mortis.
Wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
What's rigor mortis? What's rigor mortis? Third stage of death. Oh. What is rigor? Is it about? It says here about dead bodies. Postmortem, the third stage of death. Ah. Okay. I'm not faking. The face is making itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No, keep making the face.
Don't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
Oh god.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. It's insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off too. There's a charm to it. I think it's
It
for.
might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Dig into your mind and locate the source of the expression.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
There's a tie up there.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Severe fare.
You reach out to grab the tie, but this is bad for
Ah.
still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying. Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying the
Pull the
blades
fan.
come squeaking to a halt. A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Bring it
Your
on.
eyes burn with photosensitivity. It's
Yeah, bye.
This fan has two chain pull
Grab.
switches. You swoop up. What you have in your hand is a
Okay, enough. Yeah, bye. Take all. What's this? Let's put it. Nothing. Over here. Take. Let's go out. Lose 11th. What's this? Count says March, the year is 51.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Continue.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Turn your blue. Officer, am I a military person?
No.
Then why do you call me
Because you're a
officer?
police officer, sir.
She puts on her cigarette. Are you
I
sure?
am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is
Couldn't
that?
say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically.
Try the expression. Come on, why are you still doing this?
Okay, I'm a deaf door, bloated, and a goner. And still, does the longing ever stop?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
Yes? No.
She puts out her cigarette.
And?
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before you go, I have some question for you.
Yes.
Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything
It
last
was
night?
the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any
I couldn't
visitors?
say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
And number 3. Loud
Oh,
disco music?
yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Oh,
Okay.
that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Oh, were huge where I come from.
Oh?
I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
It mostly just gets hard, doesn't it? Yeah, we go right
Yeah,
on,
like
alright.
that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace.
What
A
happened?
slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing to this? Show her the empty case of smallest church in St. Saints?
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that.
Like the
And
world's
also-
smallest violin? And also? What else?
That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar. So
Oh
it
my
was hard to
god.
understand what you were singing on top of it.
When you say wounded, do you mean like in cool way, like a wild beast?
Yes. It was very cool.
Ooh, is that sarcasm I detect?
It's impossible to say whether she's being sarcastic or really means it.
Then you started
Then what happened?
screaming and trashed the place.
Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted?
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room.
So that's what happened to the sink.
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything else?
I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
What is this place?
You're
Where
in
am
a
I?
hostel, sir.
No, where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol?
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
How about you tell me something instead?
Yeah?
Those words, tell me something else, feel like something you've said innumerable times before. Your mouth is the very shape of them.
Tell me what. Is it 51 now?
It's 51.
What,
The
century?
current century.
And that's what? What number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
Huh? Centuries don't have name, but this is, don't have numbers, but they have names. The 51. Okay, okay. Brain is really having a hard time right now.
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
Okay, tell me
Yeah.
something else. You can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Whew. Oh. You left a nice long stop in the hot ashtray. You're still smoking. Iguana spore centigrade. Bad real road condition. Wait. What's this? There's something on the table. Yoink. What else? This is to go in. What's that? Right foot.
There they both are. Two identical shoes. Both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin. Reunited on your feet. Like two baby crocodiles.
Wait, these are not like normal cop shoes. How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Oh. Smell the sea makes you dizzy. I don't think we should disturb her anymore. You might earn her ire. Weekend's edition of satirical newspaper, Trompe le Monde. Down we go. Where are we? Okay, we're on the way down. Da 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 da. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing to it. This is where the lyrics would be. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard. Through a PA system, by other
Jesus.
people.
What should I sing when it comes to
You
it?
should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
True.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic, small church song. Who's laughing now?
No one.
You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Okay. Hi.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Look at the stuff where
Competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Can I help you with that?
Your buddy is over there.
He looks at the door where a man is in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my
He
buddy?
pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Something tells me you don't like me.
No, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Like he knows what I do.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
You're being sarcastic.
Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Sorry. I guess I didn't do any of those things. Oh god, I did all
You
this.
see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing then? Have you seen me
I
around?
haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Okay, fine. We're not gonna ask a rhetorical question. Only the word Monday is written on it. That's this. Hand rule. Today starts with man's writing. Oh, excuse you, sir. Somebody is working. Mass hall reserved for union members. Doors open at 4 o'clock. 4 p.m.
Hello, sweetie.
Hello.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay. Hi.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone.
Kim Katsuragi.
You.
Me?
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Shake his hand first.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative.
Conceptual.
Conceptualize.
Number 2.
Concentration.
Yes!
Makes your eyes. Your name
Got it.
deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It's not your time.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
You mean him? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police are more. What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I haven't.
We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Okay.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, yeah, that body.
Mhm.
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
Yep.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Yeah, even I can get that.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a officer? How can you be so sure I'm from the police? But I can't remember anything.
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Oh.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Okay.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is, he's not from the rat squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
You mean turn
Yes,
off
but
where?
I'm not them. I'm from criminal investigation.
You say insignia. These white rectangles you mean? Point to your sleeve.
Yes.
But they're just
They're
white
not
rectangles.
just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Okay.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I
Shouldn't I
just
have-
need you to do your job.
Shouldn't I have a badge or something? Check your
You
pocket.
mean you don't have a badge?
Then you found it. Pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a police officer. I have my badge. It's not on me when I woke
Losing
up.
your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
But I can't remember
I
anything.
can see you drank last night and the night before. I bet you're still
Oh.
drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby.
Thank you.
As I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
I feel like this guy might be, pretending just like you said. But the beginning part is just when we're talking with the reptile brain, that part, bugs me a bit. Okay, let's go.
To you, officer.
Interview cafeteria manager.
Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay. Sing karaoke, report your badge missing. Okay.
Yes?
Tell me about
What
the
do you
case.
want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single
Maybe
thing.
you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about it. Only about what you
Do
told me
want
before.
to brief you?
Brief
A few
sounds
days
good.
ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Huh? Then nobody made a report earlier?
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Okay. Wait, does the briefing say who the victim
A
was?
security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
What's the
To
color?
find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled, using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The Dock Workers Union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
What is the RCM?
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We
Ah.
are the police in this city.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol.
Revachol.
The RCM operates within a legal twilight.
Legal
Its
twilight.
authority is rarely questioned. It's super useful to know this.
Okay, I understood everything
Just to
now.
be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why
The
not?
deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
I don't think it's supernatural. What male in his 40s? What more do you need? So, okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious. Sexy. That's out. I think maybe number 3.
Then you are in luck, because we are in the midst of a major strike by the Dock Workers Union. Maybe more than that. The union clearly wants a piece, not just of the industrial harbor, but the Wild Pines Corporation itself.
Is this a strike then? Or the first shots in a workers' coup?
I expect the case itself to be less challenging than navigating these community matters. This district isn't used to the RCM's presence, and the union rarely overplays its hand.
Civilian
To have
military.
in this case.
Militia. Is strike or attempted coup?
Strike, coup, revolution, it's brigandage, however you parse it.
Okay.
You feel something rising through you. A familiar feeling. An opinion taking form.
We should ground the workers into a fine pace. No. We should ground the owners into fine. No. With this little information, I'm unsure which side to grind pigs. I don't think grounding one of the other side into pigs will do any favors. I'm really smart. Number 5. I spent the last 20 seconds deciding on which side to ground into pig's feet. Why?
Politics is habit forming and hazardous. It is also irrelevant to police work. You're right to doubt the impulse. It might be detrimental to our task here.
Thank you.
From an imaginary fan.
Now, was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
If you're from different precincts, why are we on the same
I'm
case?
afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
It's a competition? What do you mean?
Don't know. I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on
That's
anything.
good.
You know what I'm on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop off.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Okay,
Was
let it
there
go.
anything else you wanted to know about the case?
I have all I know. Nothing. So let's talk to him. Autosave. Come on.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching.
Unimpressive
He
beard.
drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
The lieutenant glanced into his little notebook.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. What is gold and orange like a forest fire but smells like lurid? Say nothing.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was
Huh?
probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you
Why?
have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He was behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the
You
lieutenant.
said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Oh?
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again,
Very
if that's what you mean.
fishy. Very
I
fishy.
didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right then. Question. I got
His
this.
face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
Where exactly is the
Behind
body?
this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get
That's
there?
easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Yeah. Why did Sylvie
She
go
went
away?
because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything is my business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
thank you.
Didn't go well?
Asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
This stuff gets on my nerve. I'm a feminist. I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. I just like to be
Good
thorough.
for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Who killed
I
him?
don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Okay, I have another question.
Turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias I manage. 3. Get over it.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Soup. Woo!
One moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly turned around and furiously with both hands. Why? That's true, yes, and it's worrying. But let's not fixate on it. Look at that stupid bartender instead. He has no idea what's going on. You and your fuck you fingers floating in the air. Barkeep's got his mouth agape like an idiot. You showed him.
Why did I do this? Why did I have to use more pen to flip him off? Why, Bo?
Watch out!
Oh, damn.
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
I had an accident.
It was no accident. Those were disco moves from your spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mysteries.
Final card? Final card. Is it like the Titan? Is Mobile hidden? I'm so cool. I don't know what comes off as a lazy effort at reconstructing the antics of shambling drunks.
If it comes off like that, it's because it is. And you are.
You
How's
are.
it going out there? Are the tiny apes screaming about money yet?
I think the tiny ass has started screaming yes.
Did one of these tiny apes have a pale green face?
Yes.
It's a joke, sweetie. I didn't actually think you saw the kind green ape of South Safra in a hostel in Martinez. That would be ridiculous. Are you okay?
Damn it, Shelf. Out. Help Rico heal yourself now. Yaba.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
I'm guessing this is bad.
Very bad. This is the end. Bad.
Try to remain conscious.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear.
Uh-oh.
Suffers final heart attack.
Seriously?
Of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Okay. Okay, so this is how it goes. Okay, I got it. Okay. So I'm gonna use it just like just now. Okay, this. Next. Drama. Play the actor, detect lies. Okay, drama. Set signature. Okay, we've gone through all of this. I can't believe we died. Disco Elysium. Begin.
There is no
Okay, we went through this.
Never
ever.
been an audience amount of time for.
X something.
Yeah, I know. Coming right up, sir. Smooth.
I want to get off.
Really.
I do, let me off.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Tell me, what's waiting for me?
This giant infinite. You can't even make out vying for resources.
That sounds like something I would like to do.
Just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the pressure. Yeah, you love.
The sound outside.
Okay, finally, we're starting again. What is that ringing sound? Get up. Hey, get up.
You hear a jingle. It
Which
says
one?
whirling in rags.
Huh? What the heck? What the heck? Huh? Quick save. Load game. Quick save. Load. Okay, finally. The tie.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb.
42.
A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Can I turn it off? I'm gonna stop doing anything stupid. Okay. Check everything. Grab him.
A mirror hangs
Continue.
up, really, or recollect as you
Wipe.
slowly abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never. Yeah, there is definitely.
What's wrong?
To even begin.
Touch it
Bet
now.
you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either.
Not before the
Not all
drink.
drinks is absorbed for you.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Wipe the mirror now.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a
It
superstar.
appears you're also dead. There's
Huh?
clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
What expression? I have no idea why it's there. It's just
Please
this.
stop. It's horrible.
Okay, try to stop.
my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
God
What does it even
dang.
mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey? You should
Superstar.
check yourself for a pulse.
Check for
You
a pulse.
find no sign of life on your swollen neck.
Huh?
However, putting your hand on your chest reveals an irregular heartbeat. You appear to be alive. For now.
Encyclopedia.
It belongs in the new, the 3rd decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species. Things were good. It was
Okay.
smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
What disco?
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume Lamillion.
Guillaume
If it
Lamillion.
doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right.
Guillaume Lamillion.
Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click. How long was the new? Anything else? Like who I am? Why did I drink myself into
You
oblivion?
have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice canema.
So I adopted it?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
I feel the need to add a clicking sound whenever I make it. Click, click.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Lamillion's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
How long was the new?
Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
I guess that's it
It doesn't
then.
have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Number 1.
It's too late. Like an image on film. The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Okay, fine. Guess I can't stop smiling. So let's check this thing out. What's this? Can I turn off the power? Shoot. My tie is there.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a
Savoir-faire. Grab the tie.
in a light. You swoop up and catch the tie. What you
Yay!
is a
Leave. What's this? That's a lot of stuff. Internalize. What do I have? Pants. I don't have a hat yet. Bullets. Oh well. Let's go out. Money. Money. There's a shoe outside. Shoe.
There they both are. 2 like 2 baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
They're back.
Go in. Can't believe I died just now.
The young woman raises. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with.
No.
Why'd you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All the
I've
time?
been here, couldn't say. In
Tree.
truth, so far.
The words have already left.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say?
I want to fuck with you.
Say it again.
I said I want to say.
No. You see, that's not what you said. You said... Come on, man. Freddy, please. One more time.
I said I want to fuck you.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
I'm not sure I'm a cop at all. I'm sure I don't remember being one. I think I might have lied. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. You're pretty. I'm sorry. I'm the sorry cop.
Don't be. It was funny. And anyway, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit about any of it? So what if you can't pull grade A pussy anymore? There are things in
What the
life
hell?
more meaningful, more fitting for a man your age. This is Fata Morgana. One thing though.
What?
It's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Why? Huh? Interrogate you?
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Huh? Well, there goes my charm. She didn't do it. Check. We're doing thoroughly, okay? Over here, check it out. Nothing.
A man that
Continue.
has a stain in his eye.
Oh no. You're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
Well, not only am I a cop, but also a hero.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
What did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down. Then you solved the murder. Then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
Oh my god, I did all those things?
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing then? Have you seen me
No,
around?
I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
It looks down again, keeps plucking at the bird. Look at the soft bird.
Work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies. Looks like the.
Okay, we've done with this just now.
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you.
Are you the
No,
bartender?
I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafe.
What's the
I have
difference?
3 cafeterias to manage. She just.
His eyes dart from left to right. This man isn't lying.
You just what?
So now you're a cop. Oh, forget it.
Grab. Grab. Door is bolted. Okay.
Hello, sweetie. You shouldn't.
Okay.
A bespectacled man in an orange.
Continue.
If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came
Hold on,
crashing
who is he to me?
he is your half brother.
Shake his hand.
This is your chance to come.
What's up, Sure Life?
Really good. Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
I don't really know my name.
Okay then.
He processes the information, then
It looks like
discards
we
it.
had a little scheduling error.
What he means is, he has been trying to meet
Him?
up with you for 2.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. It
Okay.
also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here.
What
On the
interview?
57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest.
I haven't.
We'll have you remove the dead body from the tree.
Dead body? No.
So, the body,
This is the
where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are
Okay,
done
sure, I'm not
our
from the
sample.
police.
I suppose you
Inspectorate General means internal affairs.
Internal affairs?
I'm not them. I'm from criminal investigation. Yes. They're not just. I would ask you to. You mean you don't have a badge?
It's not on me when I phone up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter.
But I can't
I can
remember
see
anything.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But we all feel that way.
And then, soon after, dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees.
But first, we have to take it.
Let's go.
Lieutenant Kitsura.
Okay. Let's continue. I screwed up just now and died. Oopsie.
The man with
Mr.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41? Right.
Doesn't know.
Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who.
Do you have her?
As a matter of fact.
You said you'd...
What?
But
Okay,
it's-
skip.
Yes,
I didn't...
he probably means this is where you step in. His
Question, I
face
got this.
expresses profound doubt.
Behind. That's easy. See that door there?
Who killed him?
First you exit through that. I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill
What
him?
Are you crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Why did Sylvie
You
go
asked
away?
me that already. What is it with you and this woman? She has nothing to do with this.
So before asking where, now I'm asking why she left.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
Didn't go well.
Asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
Lynching. I guess I like to be thorough.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was doing.
Okay, that's all.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
What's real?
Excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Real. You pronounce the R with a mock aristocratic accent?
IIR, or Interisolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Money? By real, do you mean some form of street cred? Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You
Money.
owe this establishment 130 real.
But what exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Actually, I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra.
Interesting.
Use it for everything, really.
Where do I get it?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. Sorry, I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
Interesting. Where do I get it
Are
from?
you serious?
Some do take recompense.
Why do I need it?
For survival, pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not...
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange. That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
What happens
I'm
now?
sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Then?
Officer, maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Is there somewhere else I
You
can stay
mean
around here?
somewhere else to run up a huge debt? I don't think so. The union squeezed most places out of business to fund the strike. You're better off home.
I don't remember my home is.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good
Okay.
luck.
Pay for damages.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this
We don't
hostel
remember?
cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
South,
You
maybe?
don't really know, do you?
I don't. Does this mean I'm homeless? Only a fake blackened image?
Vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Will I trace the way back home somehow? To the exact street, the exact number?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Okay. Wait, where's home? H. Home. Long some way home. Okay, internalize. Let's see. What should I do?
Yes?
I think you should know that I can't remember
No
anything.
response. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was a heavy drinking
Have you
involved.
tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
So what should I become? But I'm completely lacking basic information about this organization we're in. Can you help me?
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
I'm afraid it's a medical situation.
Really? You look fine to me.
Fine. Performing a triage. I'm talking serious. Unbelievable damage here. I saw myself in the mirror. I had no idea who I was.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
It's not psychological. It's some sort of major brain damage occurred on an unprecedented scale.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted?
Okay, nothing. Okay. Where did he say? Leave through the door? Is it this door?
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Of course, at through a PA system by other people.
This go well, my theory.
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation. Serves them right. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Okay. Let's see.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does it mean you? Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am.
Have you found anyone to be sweet to?
No, I'm done with me. Ooh, I don't know. Maybe, wink. Maybe I have. I have once, wink twice, but then I lost her. I don't really want.
What was with that fucking wink?
Stop winking. Tap yourself on the side of the face to correct the malfunction.
I see you are still grieving. Well, I won't pry.
Okay.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
How would you like to roll me?
Whatever do you mean?
Wheelchair partner fighting crime reading. Nothing. I was thinking of the song "One Roll Me."
Yes. Probably Roll With Me by the Fletchers. People often quote the Fletchers at me. Morel says it's my theme song.
I don't even notice it. Okay, I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. I gotta get going now.
Dear.
Okay. Let's go out. Fuck the police. Please go home. The street is ineligible.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, extending the beats as he goes
Simple
on.
little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Keep listening.
From another planet. Hey there.
What's going on here?
Jam, my man.
What's the jam?
Traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
Days upon days upon days. He glances.
Days.
There's a stop down the road. So how long have you been
Feels
here?
like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils.
Ooh.
This man has a barely suppressed performative streak. Or he just likes unusual words. Or both.
I think it's some man.
Imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
Tell me more about this.
It's
Right.
like Whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no
What's
way
the-
in or out.
What are they
Some
demanding?
pretty wild stuff I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
What do you? What do you think the company
I
wants?
want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do. Us
Okay.
lorry drivers. Can't be worse.
Uh,
If you still hang around here waiting for this mess to end, most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
Know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel, pointing at the
He
yard?
ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
What?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your
A
conclusion?
sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Why are they hauling anyway?
High-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Wicked, I always wanted a friend in the underworld. Okay, what are you actually
Maybe we
hauling?
get a few jokes past you, my man. I've got another haul of found cargo.
What's foul?
Mostly sporting goods, tracksuits, and that kind of thing.
Ah,
They
okay.
usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident, though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
This a machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of.
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6?
A foul A6 you got
Good
there.
eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
Could I get one of those fallen tracks that you're hauling?
Pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy.
Okay,
Man taps his finger.
good
Be
for
a
now.
stranger.
Salute with 2 fingers. Okay. It's not here. Hey, wait it. Where is it? I seriously don't know where it is. Body. Okay, here. This is a hole here. Ah, a kid.
Kuno's got this.
Kuno got this. The boy throwing rocks at the dead body.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness. Like a gremlin.
Like a gremlin?
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy Kuno!
Kuno and Kunos. Hey kid, a word, police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like 2 black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Start throwing rocks at my Clancy.
Kuno, yeah! Right in the mouthhole!
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno is not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces, you will see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
I have a question for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you...
Irregular speech patterns, overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this Kuno.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno, pig?
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Interesting, you refer yourself to a third person to distance yourself from the situation?
Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. Don't throw that bullshit at Kuno. Kuno knows you're lying. Trying to get Kuno hooked on the book.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing. Shrill, violent like a fire alarm.
Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the question.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
How did we get here? How did this happen?
Challenging shutting
You know
down.
what? Kuno's doing this because he likes...
This is where Kuno establishes dominance over you.
Over me?
Change your plan. You can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line. You may end up...
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
What is this sixery?
Logical. Help! The logical pig is fiddling Kuno!
What is this sixery?
No!
The nearly psychopathic way they could slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
Are you high right now?
Misters, help! He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals!
Don't punch him, it's a bad idea. Back off.
Too late! Look.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I really want to punch
I
him.
know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look. The Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know you were thinking that.
I want to play around with him. What do you know? You can't see inside my head. Can you read my mind, Kuno?
I can. Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
A peepo is a type of hat, by the way.
That's people.
Don't talk to me about my fucking peeper! You don't know where I come from! You just Kuno's bottom, bitch!
Whatever, I had some question about the crime scene.
Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click!
Okay, the body, what do you know about it?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
Miss Kim, help me out here. What do you want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there.
The usual being. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Do you know how he got up
How
there?
he climbed? Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where did you go
I
then?
don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
But where's Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt.
That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Looks
Faggoty.
like faggoty now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
More on this later. Let's talk about something
You're
else.
testing Kuno's
Get lost.
Check out what's going on with this kid.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him.
Hey Kuno, think you can turn the Kuno down for me? Let's talk like normal people. Kuno, listen, I know this thing is new to you, but it's all news for us grown-ups.
trying to fuck at the Kuno. Trying to fuck at me. Trying to fuck. Kuno only gets higher.
Oh my god, how many times he cursed?
Can't take the Kuno. Stay out of there.
Kuno gonna fuck you.
Normal is not what we got here. You've got to work with what you have.
Do you guys play often in this
Right,
yard?
This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
I might have a question later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno doesn't.
Huh. Oh, we can climb.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
The cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps
Remember,
in
this guy's a
even
security
through
guard.
your clenched nostrils.
Oh god, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
Endurance.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected.
Try to walk it out. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
It's
God.
okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks, but your mouth.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Okay, where do we get ammonia
There's
from?
freight nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't,
What's your
there's
greenhouse?
a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay. Give me a second. What's this? Take all. Magnesium. Money. What's this?
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid rhythmic pattern calms your mind. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
What
Hard
feeling?
to say. It's gone now. Feeling.
Can I get there? Okay. There's some wheelbarrow, right? Check this out.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Leave. Talk to her.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
I have
Of
some
course.
question for you. My
What
partner.
can I help you with?
Can I have some?
Sure, I'm done with it. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
We need
Of
direction.
course. Where to?
Where am
What
I?
do you mean?
This is Rubber Troll, right?
Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
No
That's all.
problem.
What the fuck the police
Excuse
is
me?
it?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Okay,
She
never mind.
shifts in her seat awkwardly.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Okay. What's this? Ampule of ammonia. Okay, let's go. Enough of that, Kuno.
There he still is, looking right through you. With his what? The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your eyes.
Seriously?
You managed to keep it in once. The second time, not so much.
Ah, come
When you
on!
get to your cheeks are wet with tears.
Damn it. The ammonia didn't have it all.
Nor does the wind right now.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Why can I keep it in if I've been caught my whole life? Can we do something? I think I want to solve something else now.
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
You seem to be
I think
fine.
I've lost my sense of smell.
This
A
part.
white lie.
Not being hungover helps too.
Why can I keep it in if I've been caught my whole life?
I've seen captains. Then I think I've
A white.
not being hungover helps.
Do it without me.
This is a two-man assignment because it needs two. You need to get your shit together.
Okay.
You should
Okay.
go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then
Okay. This is a thought, right? Wait. Volumetric speed compressor. Your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a common human being. If I internalize this, how long will it take? 30 minutes. Okay, this is fast. This.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind of
Heavy
boots?
workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails, all over the yard. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Lieutenant, worker boot tracks. Point to them.
noted.
Visual calculus. Get an exact amount.
What do you think you are? A super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerged.
Leave. Let's see, is there anything that we can check out? What's this?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Maybe you can ask them. Whirling in rags. Whirling in rags. Who knows? Maybe like you use the main entrance. Come on.
Can I help you?
I see something here about the whirling guard. I need to talk about it.
What thing?
I saw a sign that said the mascot is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do we find her?
We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
There are these things called days. You sleep,
Do you need to say that?
he's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
God, I saw a sign you couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
There might be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen.
He wasn't pan-fried, he was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 PM because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that, if you must.
Okay, that's about.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Maybe I can ask her. Go up.
The door is closed.
No.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world does something without you.
Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. Beauty, don't abandon me. Solid
The
emotion.
door is closed.
Steve. She's taking a bath. Okay, let's see. What's this?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
What kind of story is
It's
this
a
in?
bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
Yeah, I know all these things.
Fooling nobody.
Don't you sass me.
Sir, are you okay? You've been standing here silently for a while now.
Is it okay, Baji?
Sir, I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
It's okay. Let's see. Book Pat, Pate. I guess this is like French. What's
This
this?
Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Good made the rebox. Drunk.
The box seems happy.
Huh?
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also. The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder
What? What the heck?
Beaten wooden planks of the bench do not.
We can sit on benches after we've solved.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant.
Okay. Whose car is this?
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage. In the
Open the door.
cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The
What?
soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Okay, hi, this is the officer from the 41st precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I need you to connect me to civilian Sylvie. Connect me to the 41st.
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Wait, you can see?
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 41, I got an urgent business, over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting it, over.
State your message, sir.
I need to report my badge is missing.
10-9, over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 1022 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Nothing.
Lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Oh.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Haha, officer lost his badge. I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh goddamn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Can we just move on? I want to get it reported and get it done with.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Okay.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
What?
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Enough of this, I have other things to discuss now.
9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know it.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Uh-oh. God,
okay,
it's not here.
It's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question?
Convince them that you didn't lose your gun.
Over.
Lying over the phone, it's easy. Just say it like it's the truth.
Oh, what?
Then it becomes it.
Yay!
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. You need further assistance? Over.
I'm in dire need of
Ten
furniture.
four, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he...
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Right, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Yes, but I want to do my... please, I'm begging you. I don't even have place to sleep
He
tonight.
says he's in trouble.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before...
Vigmar said...
Okay, I heard you. No fuss.
Anything else, sir? Over. Okay, then...
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
I want to know if you got my badge description in your report. Could you read to me?
What? What is it?
He wants to verify...
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
I'm looking for my address. Pretty fun. Refer to me my full name in the future.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Say my name.
Sir, I will not have you talk to me in this manner.
You say my name, Jules.
What? What?
He seems intoxicated and keeps...
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new. Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
I need it. Yeah, okay.
Sir. Over.
Transition completed.
10-10. Over and out.
That's it all.
Volumetric ship compressor.
Ooh. Okay. Good. I think we're done. And I can check it out now. Since they say that we need that. Let's see if we can deal with it now.
There he still is, looking. As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's the smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Expect the
The
boot.
material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you. Out of place somehow.
Yeah.
These are clearly not boots. They're armor. Possibly part of a larger set.
Indeed.
Armor.
Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots. Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under
Where?
the hill. Fairweather. Fairweather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
What happened to the rest of it?
Locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information.
Okay.
Maybe he'll know something.
Maybe he was just wearing those boots and there's no rest of the armor. Understood.
Sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless and synthetic.
The material looks out of place here.
It's expensive. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
I take it?
As a wage, it's regrettably small. But for a piece of hardware, yes, that's a lot.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
It's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
Initial
Just
report?
something I scraped together from my station. An area report on Martinez. I'm sure you did the same.
These look pretty advanced for security guard.
This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds fragile.
But this material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether, like whirls of floorboards. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
What does this remind me of?
These were made of porcelain. This is what their cross-sections would look like.
Oh, okay.
The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice.
Notice what?
The are in the shape of a letter and number combination: E50, 100, 1000.
Point to it. Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton.
Can you read it to me?
X5415 6745 678 222.
E50.
Yeah, making a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Grab the boot under your arm.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creak.
Stop!
What?
He's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't it?
You're going to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
I'm gonna pull his head off, right?
Yes, that's what I said.
Indeed. From this angle, it does look like the neck isn't going to take much more. Being dead for a week has all but liquefied his muscle.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
Are we not rejecting my clues inside the
How many
boot?
clues do you need? You already found a number. There's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boot. They're fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged?
You're sure there's a way to peel them off. But first, the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around. The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
Processing will take care of them. With
The
Back
cadaver
up.
slowly twists on the cargo belt.
Inspect the tattoo.
A web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked by?
And heartbreak.
Is it a map of the night sky?
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates.
I'm missing something here.
Only half right.
A sudden ringing in the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper on his orange jacket.
A thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed.
What's that?
Interrogate Sunshine. Mini.
Interrogate is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces two metal cap ampules and clicks them into a place on the side of the apparatus. The thin slot shines
I have
there.
only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
Okay.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
What do we need water for?
Insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We
Can I
need to
have
show
it?
around.
Is that the corpse there?
Sure. Just don't lose it.
Okay.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper. Team,
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
the hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the bronze. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
You asked me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for other thing cargo.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind for air transport. My brain tells me so.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
You're assuming the dog was from the harbor, did
The
it?
brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
My past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains from my
Then you should ask me the first moment we get.
They sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel
I
wiring.
was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed. A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
Did they climb up there using the kid's ladder? Point to the one.
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory. The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt.
Look him in the air.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets.
There is no one
home. Just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Wait. Level up. Revert. Logic.
The corpse is dead silent.
Who is he? He is male, 4250.
The corpse looks right through you.
Queen and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
His face and hands are pink, thighs too.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
The monster comes back into
Ridiculous.
focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
Probably the blood.
So, what do you think?
I think he was up right after death. His hands and feet are discolored. He's been up, see the bruises?
Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Up right after death. His hands and feet.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Would it still be he was moved after death?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Back off and catch over.
There is no breath to catch.
How do we get him?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
The cadavers, the material appear delicate, and these are clearly not boots.
Indeed. Ceramic plate under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. The hangman, this is...
Airlift. The local harbor. The brief suggested as much. Politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Then you should ask me the first moment we get.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt. Limbs and torso covered in tattoos.
Okay.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
We could saw the branch. It seems like law has nothing to do with it. Shoot him down. Maybe we can ask help from the harbor. Saw the branch.
And saw the branch?
Seems dangerous.
Has to be a less risky way.
Can someone else?
You mean?
What was that about processing then? Weren't they supposed to take care of the boots? Why don't they help?
Can the boys from press take care of this?
No.
Why?
Think of the boys from processing as murderers. Only instead of people, they murder crimes. I know
Okay.
it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down. I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be...
I would really prefer if there was another way. These people might have an agenda.
Let's reconsider.
What other options? The corpse twists on the belt.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot it!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim.
Point to it.
Where?
Correct.
Yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain a Kuno with some shit.
They'll miss. The pigs will miss Kuno.
Actually, don't. Say nothing. Let me choose.
Silence. With his elbow and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzleloader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. He then steps back and assumes the Armistice position, taking aim. The
Easy
corner
as
of
a
his
partner.
eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
He's gonna fucking miss.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as...
God damn it.
What?
Fucking idiot!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
It's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
No,
Try again.
we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate, but I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Can I have the guys
As bad
try?
as it is, us shooting firearms, like, go ahead. I'm not...
This is the sorriest.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana poika. Take it and shoot yourself in the...
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard.
The fuck are you waiting for, coon?
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left...
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Your field of the slow movement of the branch in the wind and your...
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty? Or what? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig? Is that what this is about?
Yeah.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. What a mulko.
There's something wrong with your weapon. It keeps missing.
The armistice is sufficiently precise, officer, especially at close range.
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot.
Pigs don't have hands. They have, like, fucking...
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
We should entrust Kuno. We're not giving kind.
Preposterous! What are you, a fucking hell?
We still need to get him down, the bad way. The way I didn't want us to. By asking the harbor for help.
Why wouldn't
They
it
have
be
the
dangerous?
tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down. To ask the suspects for help with the victim's body, clearly we can't.
Suck my dick, bitches!
Who said Bart Claire? How do we get inside the harbor?
Gates, by negotiating or fighting.
To the gates. Let's negotiate.
Oh boy. Let's go. Where's the harbor? Up here?
Bastards! We have a right to work!
What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everybody else
You're
here.
here to fuck with us. Beat the honest worker down.
Why should
We're
I?
here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
And then you know.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side.
What kind of cause are we talking about?
Rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their family.
His manner of speaking is wooden, the tone of voice bland and uninspired, almost as if
What kind of a call?
composed from a set of learned phrases.
You guys have some question for you.
Ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
Call me banana. I want to get into the harbor too.
Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I know nothing about a murder.
Absolutely nothing.
Past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for...
We are not picking a side in this.
Pity. Let us work!
What exactly is your goal here?
Work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
You were unable to breach. I want to discuss something else.
The impressive man tower has turned his attention back.
Okay, let's go in. Great. Interact. But let's talk to him.
Yes. What do you want to know? Good.
5. How do we get up?
Scab?
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
What's this scab?
Warm. Content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Oh, where did they come from?
Beats me. Somewhere in the ground, I think. Gotta be bloody stupid,
Er-
freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who? Personally, I'd rather beg than scam. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have we tried talking to them?
Explain the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Big guy. He means the leader of the scabs.
That's scab. I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money."
Yeah.
Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north?
We've come to Martinez investigating murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
You're right. It's almost impossible. Maybe you want to help me solve by telling who did it?
Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that.
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
Can you borrow
Okay,
some?
my friend. I can help you out.
The coin lands into your hand as if it has always belonged there. The swallow.
Appreciate
Always
it.
glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment due to
Protester.
the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing though.
The union has problem getting by.
Nothing to worry about really. The jam's a bit of a mess. Cargo can't get in or out. The rationing is a bit stricter is all. Supplies should last the strike though.
A little bit sad, you know.
I'm always glad to help out when possible. Not like these slithering scabs.
I'm looking for assistance with a dead body
Body
situation.
still hanging in the tree? I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance.
Does this mean you can let me go through
I
the
don't
gate?
operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
If it's all so simple, why don't the strikebreakers just go up the stairs?
That simple? I just walk in.
Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Measurehead?
The 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him. Press the
Right.
button to unlock the door. Then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
Gotcha. I gotta have some question for you.
Don't
Enough.
worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confrontation, or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview, or maybe
Does
that
anyone
actually is completely impossible.
anyone invested him in physical confrontation?
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Has anyone tried converting into his worldview?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to.
Got another thing.
Sure.
Let's not gotta get moving. Okay. What's this? Measurehead.
Body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
What do you mean my body betrays my
You
degeneracy?
have succumbed to Al Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Al Ghul?
Yes, Al Ghul.
He means alcohol.
Oh, alcohol.
Correct. My small skull servant. Al Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran poison. A parasitic fungus that has.
I really like how I really like his
It is a
accent.
trick the desert pygmies played on you for humiliating them and stripping them of their land.
Intentionally fermented drinks have existed for 10,000 years.
The Elmaran people did not invent alcohol. Its existence is Neolithic.
This is a fabrication the alchemists of Yizot and Bashir and their Rolam Al Ghul have fed your people. Go on believing in it, raise loser.
I don't think that's how history
Why
works.
don't you have another drink? Your features are not yet congenitally deformed enough.
Oh yeah, Measurehead.
I don't have a problem with alcohol. I just drink a little on the weekends.
Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is Al Ghul. You are but a vessel for the Ghul now. Very little of yourself remains. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
The race stuff is I need you to help me to do my job, please.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos.
Potato-obsessed?
Your ascent to the genetic summit.
Are you talking about the Irish?
You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
You're right about all this. Now I need you to get it covered. You're right about all this. Now I need you to help me get down.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity. Bring your troops to the Seminole Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality, art, and your microcephalic skulls.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. He would take you as one of his own. The best idea.
Let's see. Conceptualization.
Go ahead. Don't be shy. Just ask for race secrets.
I want to learn this race theory of yours so that we could become friends.
Do not be naive. I know the answer to the great race enigma. Why would I share it with a deformed infant?
What does tattoos mean? Tattoos mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
But my race does not stand a chance.
Correct. Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this.
Race.
The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Since build them, does that factor in your life?
Mr. Claire is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only...
Okay, my jam is mysterious pop thing.
Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
I've gotten it from disco actually.
Of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the...
I don't really know who the Seminoles are, I think.
Of the Seminoles race.
Could you take the body down yourself maybe?
Miss Head stoically looks to...
Okay, what do you think about this?
Anything about this. We are with
your pedomorphic friend is right. You should leave here with your tail between your legs. Contemplating race. Think.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
The fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it.
The words to the song have changed.
I'll fucking say anything. Help is critical, kill yourself now.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure.
Uh-oh.
It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
This is bad.
Very, very bad.
Try to remain conscious.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM.
I screwed up. Quick save. Oh dang, I have to load from here. Maybe tomorrow we'll play again. I'll try to do my best, okay, and go through like what I did just now. And hopefully we can bring the body down. Okay? So with that said, I'll end the stream here and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think that I really want to get down to it. Who killed that guy? Okay, the security guard. So really looking forward to it. With that said, I'll continue this tomorrow and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.